couple days ago, and she has
don't forget, hey, we are about to watch the Celebrities Are Ruining Streaming, man. You know what I'm saying? So if you want to become part of the Squadrons, man, and see these videos, you know what I'm saying, on my Twitch stream, we're live at DEVV Squad. You feel me? And if you ain't over that, then you can sub up over here. And, you know, tap that subscribe button, man. Become part of the Squadrons, man. I'd love for you to be part of the gang, man. Part of the family. And let's get to it, man. Celebrities are kind of ruining streaming, though. Let's see what it's about.
been getting cooked on the timeline. Why? Because she has 0 viewers.
Rocking with it, That's good angle.
Ain't nobody on there, Brandon. He said 0 viewers.
He got 27 followers.
And simultaneously getting roasted by the chat with 0 viewers? I don't know. It's kind of crazy. But people were really using this tweet to get their shit off about celebrities getting into streaming, and that's what I really want to talk about today. There were quote retweets talking about the situation where they were saying stuff like, unpopular opinion, nothing against her, but celebs trying to get into the streamer lane is kind of corny to me. And this is a tweet with damn near 50,000 likes. Got another tweet right here saying, if you stream for money, you are ruining streaming.
You ruining the whole damn thing of it, man. Like, you gotta do this shit because you want to do this shit, not because some money come with it. You know what I'm saying? Because little do these niggas know, most niggas started out doing this shit without a dime coming in, bro. You know, so, like, we just seeing when they get to the big point. You feel me? Like, I'm in that stage right now, nigga. I don't get paid for this shit. Well, I can, but, you know, like, I'm not at no concurrent high viewer, so I ain't getting paid a lot. You know what I'm saying? Like,
other tweets saying, oh, streamer's not corny anymore, so yeah, a lot of people were getting their shit off on Young Miami. And yeah, if you just go through the quote retweets, yeah, a lot of people are getting their shit off. People do not like celebrities getting into the streamer wave as much as they have been. So today I want to examine
because IG Live been off for 10 years, nigga. Y'all niggas do not tap in with y'all motherfucking peoples, nigga. I don't see none of y'all niggas responding to comments. Only nigga I see responding to comments on a regular is, I ain't even gonna say he respond all the time. It's Kevin Durant, my nigga. That's it. Especially you niggas ain't tapping in with the supporters, nigga. Y'all not saying what's good, bro, or we gonna do this and do that. Y'all niggas is fake. Trying to come over to the stream world because they know they niggas making that money over there. Stop that shit, man. And half you niggas is too cool for school. You can't be too cool to stream, nigga. Y'all niggas be too cool for school on this shit. Get that shit up.
It's really valid criticism, or if people are just hating. I will say this, a lot of people are right. It wasn't too long ago when live streaming was viewed as corny. It was viewed for the nerds, specifically Twitch streaming, because Twitch started off as a gaming platform. When you went on Twitch, it was a bunch of people at their desk just playing games and doing that type of content. But now, as we know, streaming has become much larger than just gaming. You have people doing these insane productions. It has expanded past gaming. Like, streaming is insane now. And with streaming becoming as mainstream as it has, it's gonna welcome a bunch of different people with a bunch of different motives. And especially with the amount of money being made in streaming and the top streamers being candid with how much they're making, yeah, a lot of people are gonna wanna get into streaming for one reason or another, a big part of that being the money.
I would say the biggest streamers right now make probably anywhere from $50 to $100 million a year. But that's the big dogs, like the big dogs.
Let me tap in.
I don't make that at all. Not even. No, I swear to God, not even near that.
So some under that then.
But like I don't wanna fuck them up with the IRS. You know who pays taxes nowadays? But like it's just like a thing where they make crazy money. You know, and even if you're like, I mean, still I'm so grateful to be doing good for myself. But those are the big dogs. But those are bigger than the NBA maxes.
And I'm not gonna lie, it's very easy to spot when someone's just trying to get into streaming for money.
Niggas making NBA money? Who them streamers he telling out here?
This is literally how they go live, all right? They hit go live, boom. They go on their phone. They start twirling their hair. Chat, what we on, man? Chat, talk to me. Talk to me. Like, it's very obvious. Now, don't get me wrong. This isn't everyone. There's a couple of celebrities that got into streaming, and you can clearly see that they are doing it for the love of the game. They're actually interested in the game of streaming. I want to shout out T-Pain specifically because he's been streaming for years now. 4 years. And this is T-Pain, a bartender. I don't know how long Timbaland's been doing it, but Timbaland looks like he's actually taking streaming seriously. Now, Timbaland may be another video, because everything he's doing with the AI music artist, that may be a whole different video of itself, but Timbaland's another good actor for now. But
shit,
there's
bro?
definitely a couple other people trying to get into the space.
Music, elevator music.
You can just tell, bro, that they're just doing it because it's the cool thing to do now. Young Miami is a perfect example. I seen Tyga streaming one time, and I'm like, what the fuck is Tyga doing streaming? I saw, who is bro's name? The fact that I can't even think of him is crazy. The one bad bitch and she do what I say so. Lil Mosey. I'm pretty sure I saw Lil Mosey streaming the other day, and I'm like, Lil Mosey streaming. What the fuck? So this is my thing. I don't think all of these celebrities are inherently streaming because they're broke. I think a lot of these celebrities are trying to get into this space because it's the new cool thing. I think streaming, just like how being a YouTuber was a wave at one point, just like being a podcaster was the wave.
Keep saying being a YouTuber, bro. YouTubing is not gone, my nigga. Like, the shit you doing on stream is going to your YouTube. What the fuck do they keep saying that for? Like, nigga, am I confused? Let me in on something. Like, what am I missing? Nigga, what you do on your stream goes to your YouTube. Maybe I'm missing something, bro. I don't fucking know, bro.
Wave at one point. TikTok was the wave at one point. Being a streamer is just the next new wave. Like, do y'all remember a couple years ago when it seemed like every celebrity was launching a podcast? Like, I feel like that's what streaming is becoming, / has become. And I think the main thing that makes streaming appealing to these people is how low lift it is. Like, as soon as you hit go live on your phone or on OBS, you are technically already streaming and creating content, when real content creators know there is much more to streaming than just hitting go live. And as much as I want to say, I don't mind them, good content rises to the top, I'm gonna be honest, content creation now, and especially with streaming, that isn't necessarily the case. Like, this is the bad thing, I guess, about streaming. Like, even the biggest content creators do a lot of low-lift content that when celebrities get into it and just start treating it like an IG live, it's not that far off from what the big streamers are doing. In the grand scheme of things, I understand they're not coming up with
events. Kai right there, nigga. The fuck you show Kai for, nigga? That's the last nigga you need to be showing for some low shit. That nigga is extreme. The fuck are we talking about? He's extreme. He extreme though, because he put that money into his shit. You know what I'm saying? A lot of them niggas don't be putting that money into his shit. That's why they shit don't be extreme. A lot of them niggas could be more extreme though. I'm not gonna lie. Someone got the money to do it.
In the grand scheme of things,
I
understand live, it's not that far off from what the big streamers are doing. In the grand scheme of things, I understand they're not coming up with events and doing what Kai does, but in the grand scheme of things, like a lot of streamers really do just hit go live, talk to their chat, yap it up, get celebrities involved, yap it up some more, and other celebrities can do that. Now, I don't think there's something inherently wrong with streaming and doing content for money, because, newsflash, there is big money in content creation. Let's stop lying to ourselves. The cat's out the bag. There's a lot of money to be made in that shit. Especially with a bunch of these big streamers just giving out how much they make. Like, yeah, a lot of people want money.
For June 2025, on June 12th, I streamed 5 hours and 37 minutes. During that day, I averaged 23,462 viewers, and I received over 1,013 subs. On that day, I made $11,282, with 6,320 of those being ads, 1,797 of those being turbo, 1,477 being gifted, 1,052 doing paid gifted subs, and 622 of Prime.
Ultimately, two things. I just find it very interesting how much the narrative has shifted on streaming in a short amount of time, because again, it wasn't too long ago when streaming, one, wasn't this big, and two, was considered just for the nerd. And I think that's a direct call to the impact that streamers like Kai Cenat, Aiden Ross, and iShowSpeed have made to the game. They have completely shifted what streaming inherently is. But if there is one thing I am kind of, sort of, maybe actually really worried about, is celebrities getting into streaming and starting to figure it out, because the Young Miamis and the Tygas, they haven't really figured it out. But I've seen it with YouTube. I've seen it specifically within sports content creation. Once you get celebrities actually figuring this shit out, smaller content creators trying to compete with them becomes harder and harder and harder. Now, why is that? I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty much a resource and capital diff. Like that's what it is. I saw it on YouTube when all those late night talk shows started dominating the platform. Like, it's hard to compete with the late night show with Jimmy Fallon, and they have all this production capital and all these resources to upload 20 videos a day, and every single video is edited with the highest production quality in the world. It's hard to compete with that. I saw it within the NBA space specifically when, you know, when I started, it was a bunch of independent content creators making content and, you know, doing podcasts. But when Gilbert Arenas comes into the space, when All the Smoke comes into the space, when JJ Redick comes into the space, with the capital that they have because they made millions of dollars in the NBA, with the network that they have because they're connected with all the NBA players, and with the level of credibility that they built prior to becoming content creators being a part of all of this, it became harder and harder and harder for independent sports content creators to make it within this field. Or at least it was capped off. Like,
niggas trying to come take all the shine. Bitch ass nigga wanna take all the money, man. They wanna take all the money. That's cause they going broke. You know what I'm saying? They ain't fooling me.
Potential was definitely capped off with NBA players starting to figure out content creation. And let me get this straight. I am not saying it's impossible for streamers to make it if celebrities do figure this game out. It's just gonna become harder, and I feel like the potential...
It's not hard to outshine them niggas, bro. Niggas is hot half the time. It ain't hard to outshine them niggas, man. The fuck? It's not hard to outshine them niggas, bro. Them niggas not doing shit on stream, bro.
And people's standards may be too high once it gets to that point. But also, you can make an argument, maybe that's what the space needs, is a higher barrier to entry. It is a higher barrier to quality content, all these different things. Maybe that is what the space needs. Also, you can make the argument that it's inherently a good thing that celebrities are trying to get into the streaming, right? Because it means that the space is being more legitimized, more brands are being involved, more eyeballs are on the industry, and it's a win-win for everyone. You could also make that case. Because I truly do believe that the excuse that content creation is becoming oversaturated has been an excuse for people for years now.
Shit been like this.
It's just never been true. You know what I'm saying?
Like that, bro.
I think as long as the industry keeps on growing, there's always going to be space for people. But I do think what celebrities, again, brings to the table is just a cap potential. But with that being said, let me know what y'all think about all this in the comment section down below. Is celebrities getting into streaming good or bad for the industry? Can definitely see both sides here. But with that being said,
I think it is... It's like, nigga, stay in y'all lane, nigga. And niggas stay in their lane, nigga. But at the end of the day, bro, it's all cool. You know?